idiots decorating. Definitely don't try to collect water there. That would be bad. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Okay, enough of that. So we are at a roadside parking spot for the Bruce Trail and for a lookout. So this is a little bit of a detour, my only 20 or 30 meters or so from the main trail. And it's times like this, like especially on this kind of a trail, where you can actually see quite well in certain spots where you've come from. So here's Lake Erie and Hamilton, of course, and then you can see the escarpment just beyond those high-rise buildings. And at least in terms of days on trail, we were just there a few days ago. So we stumbled upon this little monument here as we are back on the trail after a short stint walking through suburbia. And except for, the industrialization of, the area that we're living in and the power lines, it's a pretty decent view. And I kind of made the comment to Rob that, if he would like to do something like that with my remains, I fully support the idea. And then he said that he'll have to find a bog in Scotland to put me in. And then I kind of interluded with, him and his wife Catherine would be hiking through the countryside of Scottish Highlands, and it's like, oh, I'll be back, just give me a second. And she would say, what, you got to take a dump? And the comment would be, well, sort of. It was funnier the first time around. Anyways,
it needed to be captured in the moment.
Yes, it did.
You don't have that camera rolling 24/7 on it.
Yeah, there we go. We are at least at a nicer spot of trail and another little lookout. First up is a bit of a doozy. Can't really see much of the sky view or skyway bridge, but it's over there somewhere. And away we go. I think if we wanted to sit, this is probably the best spot.
Okay, we'll sit.
Although I'm going to check out the... Yeah, I remember this building. I just can't remember what it was. I think I am unnecessarily zoomed in. There we go. That's better. That's what I was thinking. Without the maple syrup.
So this right now, yeah? I bet you go March, April, kind of deal, springtime. There's all kinds of maple trees around here.
Very true. And idiots decorating. Lovely. Still very cold. Oh, 1976. Check out the view. A couple loose boards. Very nice. Very nice. It's a lovely day for a Guinness, would you say?
It is a lovely day for a Guinness.
So, we will have a bit of a seat and a bit of a snack, and shall continue on. So we've departed our lunch break sit down and have come across another lookout. And I think what's interesting is we have a couple different perspectives that we can check out. So way off there in the distance is the escarpment that we've hit a number of days ago in terms of the days that we've had on trail. And there's the escarpment yet again further along the trail, which at some point we will probably be walking on or under.
In days to come.
In days to come, yes. Definitely not today. View of our current situation. Table. So a nice little spot for a break. And path just traversed. And path ahead. So Rob's just going to take a few photos and then we'll be on our way. So we have exited Rock Chapel and we have come across Forest Falls, which is not very heavy flowing water, but it is a viable water source. I've used this the first time I came through. Just obviously watch your crossing here because it's a little steep and the view is nice, but also a little precarious when you see the rub.
Just a tad.
Just a tad. Just a wee bit. I think, you know, like around here would be a safe bet, but definitely don't try to collect water there. That would be bad. Very, very bad. Don't do it. Seriously. Yeah, nice little spot. Yep. Pause to read. And then there's your waterfalls. So again, a little on the light side as we are just entering fall, but should be higher volumes in spring. Definitely some nice views in the Royal Botanical Gardens and Rock Chapel. A little bit more of a view, and also a sign of how precarious it is here. What'd you find?
Sour patch.
Indeed. And a water bottle tied to a tree. Alright. Lunch. Sorry?
Yep.
So Rob and I were just hiking along the trail and minding our own beeswax, and suddenly we came across this monstrosity. Just random rock formation, and we both agreed that it would make one hell of a fire pit and or pig roast or lion trap.
Lion trap or bear trap.
Bear trap. Yeah. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. Okay, enough of that.